Right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that were well. Peace, salutations, and blessings be unto the hopeful elect, pushing His truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered, in these last days. All right, this is the brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch, and as you can see, this is an in-transit edition video, and Lord willing, it'd be edifying unto you brothers out there, a few sisters listening and also learning. Now, without this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, there is no chance of survival in these last days. All right, and that's something I was just meditating upon while thinking about a topic to go into. Without this truth, without this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, without these codes that we have in knowing the Holy Bible, there is no chance of survival in these last days, man. All right, without the names Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, there is no chance of survival. Okay, and the scriptures make that very clear, that you gotta have these access codes in order to be found worthy of salvation in these last days. The scriptures say, "He that quoteth upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." Ye men of Israel, all right, hear these words, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so the names are very important, all right, because the names are going to be called upon in times of tribulation. Okay, and the scriptures say, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So if we have much tribulation coming, in these last days, then we're going to need the names of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. We're going to need this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Holy Bible to survive and to defend ourselves from the times and the situations to come. All right. Now, you had this film that got released on Netflix, all right, that brothers and elders and apostles have been making videos in response to, all right, and it's called "Leave the World Behind." And if you haven't watched that, that's definitely a must-watch video, because what the elites are doing now is they're making it plain for everyone to see, and they're laying out their agenda, basically, in the form of the movie screen right before your eyes. All right, so that's a form of predictive programming. All right, they're telling you of the agenda. They're telling you of some of the things that can be expected to happen in these last days. Okay, but you know what? The scriptures called it first. All right, and that's the power of prophecy. All right, the scriptures speak about the woes that have passed, and then the woe, which is the third woe, which is coming in the book of Revelation. Okay, the second woe is past, making reference to World War II, and behold, the third woe, which is World War III, cometh quickly. Okay, so that was already documented in the Holy Scriptures. All right, before Esau even knew what was happening, concerning world wars. That was already in the Scriptures. The Lord already called that. Okay, tensions, with Iran, Russia, all right, China, all of these things can be found in, particular movies that Esau puts out there, all right? Because there is going to be a third world war, and it's going to involve those parties, all right, and the rest of the world in that combat, all right, in that nuclear combat, man. And you can already see that the climate, all right, concerning World War III is already brewing. All right, all of the steps are basically in place in order to facilitate that event, to happen and take place upon the earth, man. Okay? So there was many different, themes and things, alluded to in that particular film that you could possibly see, playing out upon the earth. All right? And they even had, the leaflets, falling from the sky. All right, written in that, the Arab tongue, and it said, D to America. All right, DEATH, to America, man. Okay. So they're showing you, some of the things that are going to take place, in these last days. As it tells us in Psalm 64, their tongue shall fall upon themselves, and they tell you, their agendas and their plans, through, the big screen, all right, through, Netflix and, these series, so on and so forth, that they put into production, all right? And they also have like a belief, amongst the elites that whatever they do, whatever they plan to do in society, they have to tell you first, before it's done. All right? You've had, many so-called, many of these whistleblowers that go into that information too. Wherever they plan to do, they show you, before they do it. Which is really, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, has, put it in them to do that, all right? But it's also a thing, that they know amongst themselves. They communicate via their movies, all right? They communicate via TV series, so on and so forth, all right? So then, you can never say, if your eyes are open, that they never warned you that these things were going to happen, all right? So that's just some of the wicked works of the elite. That's how they get down, man. But you know what? The Lord also has told these prophets what's going to happen, before it actually takes place. And that's why it says in Amos 3:7, the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. All right? So there's a particular array of men, all right, as the scripture says, the pastor of my flock are men. There's a particular array of men upon the earth in these last days that also have the intel as to what's going to happen in these last days concerning biblical prophecy, concerning the fate of the world, all right? And through the Spirit, we tell you these things, all right, because that's our job. And only, those that are the elect are going to understand and perceive, what the prophets are telling you, all right? And ultimately what Yahweh Shem Yahushai is telling you, because we are the mouthpieces of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Lord willing, we be of the elect, So the Lord is using his men, all right, to tell you what's going to happen in these last days. And if you be of the elect, you will prepare for the destruction and the judgment, that's coming, all right? And in the hopes that you're going to be delivered, obviously, So, the left-hand side, they're doing what they're programmed to do. And the right-hand side, is also doing, what we're programmed to do, all right? In these last days, man. Yeah, we're telling you too, what's going to happen before it actually takes place. And we're doing it in righteousness. And we're doing it according, to biblical prophecy, man. Okay, and we understand that the Lord controls both sides. We understand that plain and clear through the Spirit. All right, so whatever you see, these elites doing, whatever, you see them planning, just know that, the Lord sanctioned all of those things to actually take place. All right? The scriptures, tell us that man's goings of the Lord, how can a man understand his own way? All right? So that's all through the Spirit, man. All right? So with that, Lord willing, this has been edifying. And until next time, I'll say shalom.